NBZ, could you use SHUCKLE in a video again? I really like SHUCKLE. Could you please use him in a video again?
That, ladies and gentlemen, is what people have been telling me. And, you know, I generally... I want to uphold things that people want to say to me. So, if you say I want to see SHUCKLE in a video, I'll give you SHUCKLE in a fucking video. So here you go. It's a video that has a SHUCKLE in it, and I'm using sand. And, unfortunately, as you know, two of the key players in my sand team of 5th gen are now Ubers, because, I'm just that awesome at making a team that I picked the two things that went Uber first, basically, so go me. Anyway, I replaced them with Landorus and Terrakion, so Chomp and Excadrill, obviously, not able to be used anymore, but it's okay, because Tyrannurus and Relachion, yes, obviously, are still good. Anyway, missed a little bit of the battle. He had a tricking Jirachi, which tricked my T-Tara's Scarf, and I subbed, so obviously I'm not going to stay in on a Choice Scarf to substitute lock T-Tar. As I go to Gliscor, he tricks again, but obviously I'm not a poison heal Gliscor, so I really don't care, because, lefties for lefties, bit of a trade-off there, but doesn't really matter. But I set up the rocks, because obviously I'm not a poison heal Gliscor, because I prefer to have Roost Stealth Rock Gliscor, just works better for this team, and I just prefer it, so whatever. Go to Rotom, obviously, predicting whatever Politoed wants to do to me, be it Ice Beam, be it Hydro Pump, be it Scald, be it whatever kind of move it may want to set up on me, and I'm just going to go for the Thunderbolt. Don't want to be over-predicting early game, not a generally good idea. So, in comes Ferrothorn. Obviously, I'm thinking, I don't want to be staying in here. I'm Choice Scarf locked, and I would prefer it to not be Choice Scarf locked. So I'm going to switch out to Tyranitar, just to get rid of the rain, kind of make that resistance a bit less bad, I guess. But really, Tyranitar isn't too big of a threat anymore because he's Choice Scarf locked me, which is slightly annoying. So I really just want to bring it in here, just try and hit him with a Fire Blast. Hopefully he won't expect that, and just go from there, really. And now that rain isn't up, I'm hoping it might do quite a significant amount, and it doesn't kill it because it's Ferrothorn, and since when does anything ever kill Ferrothorn? It's just a fucking piece of just stuff. It just is, and it's thorny, and it's a giant thorn in everyone's side, and it just is. So, Leech Seed happens, and a bit of Gyro Ball happens, but fortunately I get the burn, that's pretty phenomenal, I must say. Pretty damn good. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to switch out to Rotom, wanting to resist the Gyro Ball, and obviously knowing that I'm not going to take a lot from it at all because of the burn that I've inflicted upon him. And he actually decides to Spikes there. I guess that's a relatively decent prediction, or I guess he decided just to stay in on the chance that I would miss a Fire Blast or whatever, but he stays in. And I go for Hidden Power because I'm like, herpa derp, this must be HP Fire, right? Nope! Well done, it's HP Grass, Zed. Well fucking done, that was smart. You just HP Grass to Ferrothorn, and now you got Leech Seeded and look like a moron. So I'm a bit of a predicament here with Rotom, who is just getting wrecked by this Leech Seed and this Ferrothorn in general. Ferrothorn just being a real thorn in my side, for lack of a better punning or anything more significant to say about it. So, there you go. I'm going to switch into Terrakion, and I'm like, you know what, I'm Terrakion, I can perhaps do something here to force him out, which would be good. So, this is actually, it's a double dance Terrakion, not literally dance because I have Rock Polish, which isn't a dance, it's a polish, but I have Swords Dance and Rock Polish with dual stab, and I decided to use this as opposed to Choice Banded or Choice Scarf Terrakion, mainly because my my Garchomp was an SD Chomp, and I kind of want it to fulfill that same sort of role, as it were. I want something to have a, something that's able to set up, because it works very good in conjugation, not in conjugation. It works well synergetically with SHUCKLE, because SHUCKLE encores stuff, which allows Terrakion to come in and get a free dance, either Rock Polish or Swords Dance, and then proceed to Rape Face, as it generally does. So, I get the free Swords Dance, he switches to Tentacruel, and clearly that thing is not living a +2 Stone Edge, no way in hell. But in comes Politoed again, and I'm just afraid it's Scarfed. I just am, and I shouldn't really have been, because I don't know, but I didn't want it to be Scarfed and kill Terrakion, because I wanted to use Terrakion, but motherfucker switches out at the same turn that I switch out, which leaves me with Rotom vs Ferrothorn again, which isn't good whatsoever, and not really looking too happy. If I'd left Terrakion in there, I'm pretty sure I could have swept his entire team there and then, but I'm going to have to deal with it, and maybe get another opportunity to set up Terrakion late game if I do need to. But in comes Vaporeon, which made me think, like, are you high or something? Like, why would you bring Vaporeon in on a Rotom that's locked into Thunderbolt? Like, what are you even doing? And then he goes for Hidden Power, and I'm like, why are you going for Hidden Power on a Rotom? And then it's Grass, and then he has Life Orb, and then I'm like, oh, you're an offensive Vaporeon with Grass, Hidden Power, and Life Orb, and you failed to kill Rotom still. So I guess that was a shame for him. Didn't make too much sense, but whatever. I'm not really too bothered. But in comes Dragonite. If it wants to go for the Dragon Dance, I'm really not too worried because I have Scarf Landorus. So I'm gonna just stay in, go for the Thunderbolt, do as much as I can, maybe get a Paralysis, and decide and see what he wants to do. Turns out that he is a looks like a Specs Dragonite Hurricane set, but he actually has lefties, so he's not quite packing as much of a punch as a usual Specs D-Knight would. Fortunately, though, I'm going to be able to go into Landorus, hit him with an HP Ice, and not, you know, risk the Stone Edge miss. That's the wonderful thing about carrying HP Ice on Landorus, is that you don't have to worry about Stone Edge on flying things that are relatively weakened, like that Dragonite there. So in comes Jirachi, knowing probably that I am Scarfed and that I'm locked into the HP Ice, and I don't want to be staying in there for any kind of period of time, so I'm going to go out to Gliscor, predicting him to be like Iron Head, Body Slam, Special Defensive type kind of deal, but he pulls out Drain Punch. I'm like, okay, that's kind of the sort of thing I would do, just to make a stupid set, but he's using it, which is cool, I guess. It's okay. It can work in potential certain situations, but not really going to work out for him here. Iron Head, of course, is going to be flinching shenanigans, as always. It's going to be a pain, and all I really need to do is 2-hit KO him with Earthquake and Roost Off, and as long as I don't get flinched to hell, Jirachi really shouldn't be too much of a difficulty for me to deal with, and it really isn't, because I'm actually going to land a crit. All that really does is serve to speed up the process. I mean, to be honest, if he had flinched me to death, then I still had Landorus with the Scarf Earthquake to wipe out Jirachi anyway, so it wasn't really a big threat. It really just sped things up, if I'm honest. But in comes Politoed. As you can see, Gliscor fucking outspeeds Politoed, so Terrakion easily would have, but you know, I just wanted to play it safe, not knowing whether the Politoed would be Scarfed or not, and it turns out it isn't Scarfed, so well done me. I don't even remember if I saw lefties like prior to that Terrakion play. Like, I wasn't really even thinking about it, but I was just afraid of it, so I decided to switch, and that's kind of what ended up happening now. I have a few options here, right? I haven't used SHUCKLE yet in this game, so I was like to the stream, I was like, stream, I could do this. I could go to Excadrill, I could go to Terrakion and kill him, I could go to Landorus and kill him, or the third choice, which everyone seemed to enjoy, was I could go to Tyranitar, set up the sand, hit him with a crunch but not kill him, and then go to SHUCKLE and kill him with knockoff. And I was like, yes, 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 yes. Like, literally 4 times I said yes, and then we did it. And that's what happened. He actually has Hypnosis, which hits, which is like, what are you, my Noctowl? Like, who are you? You're not supposed to Hypnosis. I'm the only one who's allowed to do that. But as you can see in the sand, Hydro Pump is doing a pathetic amount, because obviously I'm SHUCKLE, I win at life, and you know, Hydro Pump does nothing to me. I'm just the boss of the town, and the mayor of the city, and the lord of the universe, and fuck you, Politoed. This is super effective from like number 6 most used Pokemon in OU. I'm a fucking SHUCKLE, I'm knocking off you, I'm gonna kill you with Sandstorm, and you do not deserve to live. So yeah. There we go. That's the end of that chapter, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I probably will try and do a few more games with the Sand team. I currently don't have any more backed up with it, but it's still fun to use, and it's relatively decent, I guess. So I'll see you guys soon. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and check out the social links at the Twitter and Tumblr.coms respectively. That was as fast as I could possibly say. I was trying to speak as fast as I really could, and I did. So successful linkage is successful. Okay, bye. See you soon.